Hey, it's me, it's Julie Ree with a new video. Haven't done any videos in a while, but I think it's time for us to do a video on how to run an Etsy shop. And one of the things I read a lot on Facebook is, oh, how do I start my store? And, oh, where do you get your stuff from? Well, where do I get my stuff from? I get my stuff from thrift stores, I get my stuff from friends, and I get my stuff from families. Sometimes I get stuff from estate sales as well. And what I'm going to do in this video is walk you through some select items, and you'll see that some things may work and some things may not. But what I want to show you is what goes into listing items, especially vintage clothing. So I'm going to give you a little mini haul video. This is from my friend Nikki. This is, her mother recently passed away, and she said, well, do you want to take some of the stuff out of the estate and give me a percentage? And that's what I'm going to do with this. So this was her aunt's majorette costume. And it is not in great shape. I actually have another piece to it. But it has a red skirt. But what's interesting about the red skirt is it's a separate piece, so I'm going to have to take it apart and clean these separately and then put it back together if I can. But it's pretty stained, and I'm going to see what I can do to bring that back to life. So this is from Friends. Then I have my mom who said, hey, I'm getting rid of some stuff, and I said, do you have any Pendleton or anything older from like 90s and before? So I got a Talbot's Made in Hong Kong sweater, which, hey, I like sweaters. I guess Mom does too. And then a Pendleton shirt with cuffs. And so since Power Dressing's back, that's in the shop. So these two pieces are pretty much good to go. This, not so much. Then I went to a thrift store, and I found a really great Peacock Alley kind of shabby chic piece. Now, here's the deal. This has got a big stain on it, right here. Do I know what the stain is? No, but what I'm going to do is show you what I do with things that are stained like this. So I'm going to take and show you how I let this soak in retro clean. Let's see what happens to it. So there's another one where, might work, it might not. And then I found a really cool Australian sweater, which is like a Coogee sweater, and it's pretty akin to it. So these are hot right now. Yeah, Bella? Mm-hmm. So this will be cleaned properly, and that will go in the shop. And then, because I just cannot pass up anything that looks like it's German clothes, because hey, that's my ancestry. I found a little alpine jacket. I just thought it was cool. I just think it's so over the top. And where I live, we have Oktoberfest every year, and so this is perfect for Oktoberfest if you don't sweat too bad. So this is part one of where we are. So I always tend to show you my hauls, but I've never really shown you what we have to go through to get everything together. One, how we prep everything. First we find it. And that's the fun part. Finding stuff is always way, way more fun than the cleaning part. So the next part I'm going to show you is what I need to do to clean all of these things. Some need cleaning, some do not. And then how we go about photographing and listing. So thanks for watching part one. So one of the things I want to do is show what something looks like before. And I tend to talk about how wonderful I think retro clean is, so we're going to see how it works on this. So let's start right here, and I'm going to show you the before, and then I'm going to show you what I do next. Okay, so next up here, I've got 2 gallons of water, the appropriate amount of retro clean, and I'm going to see if I can get this thing totally immersed. And we will be letting this sit. So let's do that, and we'll come back later. Okay, so this is day 2 of how I list things in my shop. So what we've done is I've soaked this and I've checked it. So I showed you that big stain that was in it. So it was on the edge. I'm going to kind of walk y'all through this. Sorry, Bella. If you look on the edge, everything is kind of cleaning up. I'm not seeing a big spot, so I've kind of walked through the whole corner edge of this where the spots were, and guess what? This is not my, I am not compensated anyway for talking about how cool Retro Clean is, but guess what, folks? All that big ass stain, oh well, it's not like anybody, I'm getting monetized anyway. That big ass stain is gone. So the next step in this is it's going to be washed, and I'll show you what happens after that. Okay, so we're back. We've actually cleaned this now. It came out beautiful. So the next thing we're going to do is photograph it, and you're in my setup that I have downstairs here for my photography studio. We've got a backdrop. It's just plain white. Ordered it off of eBay. Bella's going to come over here, and part of what we have to do is figure out how to best present this so that you can see it. So grab your side right there. Okay, lift it up. Pull over your way. So this is just an example of what we've got to do to get this thing going. Welcome back. So now I've shown you from beginning to the middle of where we are. We've already, we picked this lovely Peacock Alley coverlet, or bedspread, you can call it one or the other. We have cleaned it. We have photographed it. Now I'm going to talk about listing on Etsy. One of the main things that takes a lot of time is research. So before you got here, Bella and I have been looking on the internet and searching for probably about 15 minutes, yeah? To try to find out comps. Comps is another word for comparison, how much something is going for. So I think we're going to pause right here and then come around so you can get an idea of what we've been looking at. So we have been searching here online for Peacock Alley bedspread on Etsy under vintage. Well, there's Peacock bedspreads, but not Peacock Alley. So let's try another way to search. I'm searching under lace bedspreads. This is coming up to be what I'm looking for. So relevant things are going to come up first. So what I'm trying to do is sort of look through, there's 1,100 results. I am not looking at all 1,100 results. So I want to kind of get a smattering, being a good word, of how much a bedspread like this is going for on Etsy. Etsy's where I'm selling. That's what this video is about. So kind of looking through, I'm seeing them 99, 75, 167. Wow, that was 310, but that is 100% handmade. This is not. This is machine made. Peacock Alley is a very high-end line, though. A lot of their stuff has come out of Portugal. They import the fabric and make it here, but I know they're sold at Neiman Marcus. It's really nice stuff. So I'm kind of digging through here just to get an idea. Let's see if they have anything here. Actually, mine's cotton. Let's look at Queen. I don't care about free shipping because I don't care about free shipping. Floral. So that's going into, that's not what we want at all. That's not what we're looking for here. Let me take that off. So the lace bedspreads are coming up. That's a 3-piece for $165. They'll have 1920s. That's nice for $685. So I'm kind of just getting an idea of what sounds like a fair amount for this. The other thing I've looked up is lace coverlet. And those are coming up right around the same. So in the hundreds. Anywhere from like 60, that's not really what I'm looking at. Something that looks comparable to what I'm looking at. That one's 69. It's not nearly as pretty as the one we have. Here's one for 179. So now I've got an idea. I'm also going to double check over here on eBay. There's a Peacock Alley eyelet lace coverlet for $1.99. And then I'm just checking there are other things that say lace. So what I'm going to do is go over here. So let's talk through listing on Etsy. First things first, you upload your pictures. I'm not going to show all this because you should be smart enough to know how to upload your pictures. If not, there are other tutorials to teach you how to do that. I'm trying to get the best picture to give you an idea of what this looks like. So I have a close-up in my thumbnail to show you what that pattern is. Then the hardest part is writing the title, getting your keywords. This is shabby chic, queen lace bedspread coverlet. Flowers trellis vintage. It's off-white cream, blush pink, ribbon accent fringe, Peacock Alley. That's one of the hardest parts about all of these things is coming up with keywords, search engine optimization. I'm just trying to put in your first 5 words are what's going to always pop up in the Google search. So shabby chic queen lace bedspread would be the first thing that somebody would probably be searching for, I would hope. Then you have to find your category. This was not easy because they apparently don't have bedspreads in Etsy. So it's under quilts. I have the length in there, the width, what the material is. It's cotton and polyester. The color is off-white. They don't have off-white, so it's white, and my secondary color is beige. Recipient, I guess it's an adult or teens, doesn't matter. The design is floral. Pick an occasion. Well, housewarming. I guess that's when you get a bedspread. So going down here, the next part is writing a description. We, at our shop, Bella will back me on this, we like to have creative descriptions that make the product more interesting, like you're reading a catalog or you're reading an online description, something that makes you interested in the product. So wonderful shabby chic boho chic bedspread from Peacock Alley. Peacock Alley is a high-end line, and I'm dating this to the 80s based on the tag, which that tag looks very 70s to 80s. Could be earlier, but I'm being conservative here. Lovely accent ribbons of blush peach. Then I have the size, what it's made of, the condition, because the condition is now excellent after we've spent all this time cleaning it and repairing it. And it's freshly laundered. And then I also put on there how we ship. There's a section I have for home goods, and then setting all your tags. Those are your keywords. So shabby chic, queen size, I just put queen, lace, bedspread, and then what the materials are. I'm pricing this at $149, but I'm going to include shipping because shipping to the West Coast could be up to $20 or more. So I'm putting that all in there, free shipping, and bam, published. So you have now seen from beginning to end what it takes to list one item on Etsy. I hope this has been informative. I wish a lot of this early on I had learned of how to list all these things, how to find all this information out. I wish there was an easier way. Do I think this could be calculated shipping? Yes. I'm making this easy and doing free shipping. I know right now if I weigh this, it's going to be between 4 and 5 pounds. So there's pluses and minuses to all of this. Please, if you've got questions, you can email me at bedazzled@yahoo.com. That's BEAD azzled@yahoo.com. Please visit my shop, Carolina Thrift Chick on Etsy, and follow my Instagram, Carolina Thrift Chick. And thank you for watching.